All right, so I am here today with Jake Smith. Jake, lovely to have you here, mate. If you wouldn't mind just telling us a little bit about yourself, where you're based, and a little bit of background, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, sounds good. Hey, Will, I'm in Orlando, Florida. I am a photographer and videographer for small businesses and online consultants. So I do a lot of things with local businesses, primarily healthcare people, and then other people that just work online digitally. I provide services for both.
Okay, wicked. All right, and nice one. Before we met and kind of started working together, what kind of stage were you at in your business? What kind of specific challenges and stuff were you facing at that point when we connected?
When I first met you, Will, I was getting ready to leave my full-time job. I actually think I just put my notice in. And all we did was build a runway for a couple months to get myself ready and efficient to be able to convert leads at a higher rate. I've had my business for a couple years, but I knew I just needed to get to that next level and make enough to make this sustainable being full-time. And that was really what we started working on. And through different lead gen processes and being able to get certain social proof and through like case studies and stuff we've worked on. So that was really what we did together the last almost a year now. I think we started in November.
Yeah, it's been a while, definitely. So what, in terms of the process that we've gone through, and we don't need to go into the necessarily the nuts and bolts of it as well, but just in terms of overall the kind of the results and the benefits that you've seen so far from the work that we've done together.
So the results I've seen has just been one, personally more confidence in what I'm selling in my process. I feel like a better control of the outcome I want just by moving a couple things. And it's helped me position things with my clients as well. I feel like when I talk to my clients, we've just helped work on my offers and how I deliver it in a certain fashion. So that's really been what it is. I just feel better about myself. And I think it shows when I'm talking to a new client.
Cool. And in terms of sort of like concrete results, what's been your biggest win so far through doing the program?
Yeah, biggest win for me. I recently just had the biggest solo video sale of my, career, which is great. It was, $5,000 sale, which was awesome. And we just went into a normal conversation, me and the client. I used some of the case study work that you and I worked on before, and it just helped me convert. And that was the biggest win so far. And it has also brought me another handful of leads just from doing a group presentation on what I've learned. And it's working really well. I mean, right now we're clicking on all cylinders.
Wicked. And so in terms of that video as well, is that something that's it's something that we've worked through on the program as well, but in terms of the sort of delivery on it and the implementation of it, could you just kind of sort of walk us through the I guess deliverables, the amount of time it takes you to shoot and edit that sort of video that you're charging 5K for at the moment?
Yeah, the total time spent. I love meeting with my clients about a month ahead of time, and that's just to get the consultation and kind of planning done. That takes maybe an hour. And then the day of the shoot, we shoot for maybe 4 hours total.
Cool.
And I do that video and I usually bundle one more into it. And then on editing time on the back end, it might take me, 3 to 4 hours more. So we're looking at maybe a total invested time, like 9 to 10 hours on a project. And the return's great. It comes with clarity. And I've now you've helped me build a succession program after the fact. So we just talk to them. I talk to them maybe once a month for 45 minutes to make sure everything's good to go.
Cool, nice one, man. And then in terms of what went well, kind of what went better than expected during the process of us working together, like what were your highlights, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest highlight for me is I feel like the loop when I meet a new lead has been shortened by a lot. I feel like I'm doing a lot less chasing. I feel like I'm getting a lot faster. I call it the trust meter. I feel like that's getting built a lot faster. And that's, it's all thanks to you and certain strategies. I generate leads how I generate them however I can, but definitely the conversion side of it's been so fast and so efficient.
Wicked. And did you kind of hit any roadblocks when we were working together, and kind of how did you get past them, or how did I help you get past them? What was your kind of process for dealing with those sort of challenges that you meet along the way?
Yeah, I think the biggest roadblock was just trying to get past the fact I wasn't charging enough. And once we worked on just finding a high ticket offer and what it really meant to a business owner, like it's not about what you're giving them. It's more about the total package and the process on the way there, so they can actually see the value of the high ticket offer and how do you build that. That was really it, was that. And that has helped me a lot just with the delivery and with like giving it to them.
Wicked. And then just in terms of a kind of overall recommendation, what would you say to anyone else who owns a video business or a video and photo business? It's kind of stuck in that process of trying to make it more profitable and trying to make that leap a little bit shorter, and kind of on the fence maybe about what we do and the kind of processes you go through. What would your advice or feedback to them be?
Yeah, I don't want to give away what we've worked on really, but if I had to say something, usually if you're a videographer and you feel like you're trapped or you're not making enough, or you kind of can relate to what I'm saying, you might be thinking about it wrong. You might need to step outside the box a little bit and see how you can use your skills. It's not, videography is not what you're probably thinking right now if you feel burned out. Yeah. Either is another option. And that's what we've worked on, and it's been a huge help.
Wicked. Cool. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Have a really, really awesome day.
Thanks, Will.